Hello Divine Feminine and welcome to your power message for Sunday. I love it. We've got polar bears today. And I know so many of you have been seeing polar bears. Some of you have actually sent me emails lately with polar bears in them. And polar bears are about perseverance and they're giving me fear. So whenever we go through fear on this journey, struggle, anxiety, doubt, we are constantly given signs from heaven, from the universe, from our guides, from our angels and our twin too, to keep going, to not give up, to keep moving forward. And March is the month of action and change. And, there's big changes coming in around this Easter energy. So the doors are opening now and this polar bear is saying to you, don't give up. Keep going, persevere. It's not over, it's just beginning. And I love that we've got a family of polar bears. And I'm seeing this as our soul family. I'm seeing this as the way that we love and support each other here. And on channels like this one, where you get your support from. That we are there to build each other up and guide each other and help each other when we go through the struggles and the dark times, because we're going to have good days and bad days on this journey. One day you're going to feel up and you're going to feel excited and happy and everything's wonderful. And you can handle anything because you know you're strong. And then the next day you may be feeling low and depressed and sad and vibrationally distant. And it's those days that you need support. And you always have that. The support is always there. It's there from the angels. It's there from your guides. It's within you. But it's nice too to have physical support in the 3D world. And that's what you've got here. And that's why we are a daily channel on Guided by Angels, because you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. We all do. But we still fight on. And that's what this polar bear is saying today. So the message says, I do not struggle alone in the wilderness of life. I do not struggle. So there's no need to struggle because you have help and support. And sometimes we feel alone. We feel misunderstood. We feel like our twin flame hates us, doesn't care, is indifferent to us. And we feel alone. We feel like we don't matter. We feel like nobody gets it. Even if 100 people are saying they get it, we feel like it's not the same. Especially if people are trying to drag us off our path or knock us down, or we're around negative energy. Or our family and friends are saying one thing when we know another. Do not struggle alone in the wilderness of life. So life can feel sometimes like a wilderness, like it goes on, yet there's not enough time. We feel like things can be stuck or stagnant and not changing. And we feel those tumbleweeds kind of rolling down the road. So we feel like, is it ever going to manifest? Are things ever going to happen? Is it ever going to work out for me? So when we go through those moments and those struggles, it's how we find our faith. When we go through doubt and questioning and, thinking, it's how we find faith. And faith moves mountains. When we have a small amount of faith, it can move the biggest mountain. And mountains are moving in our journey right now to move us where we're meant to be. So whenever I need help, I ask. And that's the message. The message of this polar bear today is saying to you, don't give up. You are not alone. Keep going, persevere. And whenever you need help, whenever you go through those dark days or those dark moments or you feel alone, ask for help. Call on heaven. Archangel Michael is straight there. He rushes right in. He's non-denominational. He can be with all of us at the same time. He's there to pick you up and say to you, get up, soldier. Get up, warrior. You can do this. You've got this. I've got you. And that comes to you from whoever you are connecting with. If you're not feeling very well health-wise, if you feel run down, tired, drained, call on Raphael. And he is right there saying to you, I'm giving you the health you need to carry on. I'm giving you vibrancy. I'll give you a better night's sleep tonight. I can help you move forward. Your guardian angel right there helping you, guiding you. Even when you can't see your guardian angel is always there. So whoever you are connecting with, you may have a guide, you may have a specific angel you call on, it could be your loved one in heaven, they are right there. So you are never alone, all you have to do is ask. And when we ask, we receive. When we ask and we believe, we receive miracles. But when we ask, the angels hear. And we don't have to keep asking either, because the angels hear. Once you pray and prayer is asking, it's heard by heaven. It's heard whether you say it in your head out loud, in a dream, whether you sing it in the shower. When you ask for that help and support, it comes to you in many ways. It may come to you as a sign that gives you that support you need. Could be the polar bear today. You may see the polar bear and think, wow, that polar bear is showing me to not give up. I have support. I am not alone. You may see a beautiful white feather, which shows you the angels are all around you and you are safe. You may see that rainbow, a sign of protection. You could see the bee, a symbol of your miracle ahead, or the stag, which is your masculine communicating with you. You may see the message come in another way. So you may get guidance from a reading you watch, a song you hear. You may overhear a conversation in the physical world or something in a show. How many times do we do that? It's for me all the time, a show, a film, something where we are given a bit of guidance or knowledge or a reminder of how real this journey is, and it blows your mind. When we ask, it is given. Sometimes the angels send you in a physical person to help you. That could be you're struggling, you put a comment in the comment section, you're struggling, and someone comments and it boosts your mood, it lifts you up, it helps you out of that dark place. Because we are being guided constantly by heaven. So when we ask, it is given. So another message here today to pray. If you've got time to worry, you've got time to pray. Anything you're struggling with, anything you're worrying about, feeling anxious about, give it to heaven. And this goes for other things too, not just your twin flame journey. If you're worried about money or finances, talk to the angels, call on Archangel Ariel. If you're worried about your physical body or your health or the health of another, call on Archangel Raphael. If you need support or you want to find your way, or you want to find something that you really want to do, call on Archangel Chamuel. And if you want to get to know the archangels more, there's a series in the playlist called Meet the Angels, and I talk about all of that. I did it at Christmas time a couple of years ago, so, there's kind of angels with candles, it's very Christmassy, but it's the energy of them. And that's why I created this deck. I just want to show you this deck, because I created this deck, Meet the Angels. It's only a small deck for this purpose, so you can get to know each angel and what they do. So let's use this deck. Okay, I am guided to use the calendar and no cards for this series, but intuitively they're saying use this deck. Who's around you today? So do not struggle alone in the wilderness of life. Whenever you need help, ask. Ask, believe, receive. When you ask, it is given. Trust that the help is coming to you, the support is coming to you, and it will come in various ways. I'll give you an example. When I worked in the shop, this is years ago now, a few years ago. If I needed something, I was in there a lot on my own. If I needed something, I remember sometimes I couldn't open certain things, or I needed physical strength to move boxes. The angels would send someone in for me. I'd call on Michael, Archangel Michael, and the next minute someone would come in who would help me, offer to help me with that thing without me even asking. So the help is always given in strange ways sometimes, but the right way always. So which angel is around you right now, Divine Feminine? Straight on the floor. Wow, Archangel Sandalphon. Now I know so many of you connect with Archangel Sandalphon because he's the angel of music, but he's also the angel of answered prayers. So how powerful he's come through. And he's saying, whenever you need help, ask, because I will hear your prayer. And he says, I help with musical talent and I hear your prayers. So he will help you to express yourself through music. If you are musical, if you like playing an instrument or singing, or you are a musician, or maybe your twin is, he will also guide the songs to you. So you hear the song at the right time, the right lyric that gives you the sign you need to carry on, to persevere, to not give up, to keep moving forward. He will give you the answer sometimes in music or through music. But he's saying, whenever you ask, I will help you. I will guide you. And sometimes it takes a bit longer. Sometimes the angels answer our prayers straight away with a click of a finger. Sometimes it takes a bit longer as things align. There's a story in the Bible. I'm not sure who it is, but someone in the Bible asked for help. They asked for help. They were struggling. I think they were in the wilderness, and they asked for help. And it took about 40 days for the angels to get to them. So they were giving up, thinking that no one had heard the prayers. And the angel Gabriel said, I've been fighting through, darkness and struggle and psychic warfare to get to you. But I always hear your prayer. So your prayer is heard and answered. And this reminds me, I just want to share a little quirky story with you, because one of my favourite singers of all time is Neil Diamond. I've seen him live before twice, and I've seen many tributes to him, but he's one of my favourite artists. And when I saw him live the first time, he didn't sing America. And that's one of my favourite songs, okay, from the jazz singer. And I was quite disappointed. I mean, he was brilliant, but I was a bit disappointed. So when I saw him the second time, I called on Archangel Sandalphon. And I've told this story before, so if you've watched me for a while, you'll probably have heard this story before, but it's so beautiful, and it shows the power of love. So before the show, I called on Archangel Sandalphon, and I asked him to communicate with Neil Diamond's guardian angel for me, and ask him to sing America, okay? And the whole show went on, and this was at the O2 in London, so it was a big event. And, he was singing, and the show was pretty much over. And they did, he does Sweet Caroline, and, he always does Sweet Caroline at the end, and that's how he waves everyone off. And then he came back on, and he did a medley, and he sang America and Heartlight after it kind of came in after it. And that's one of my favourite songs too. And when the music come on for America, I couldn't believe it. And I was sitting next to a couple, and I said to him, is this America? And he said, yeah. I knew it was, but it was just like, wow, I was blown away. And he sang America, and I had tears. Thinking about it now, I get a bit emotional. But tears. And it was tears of gratitude and excitement and, all these powerful feelings, because I knew that in some way, shape or form, me asking had actually created that event and made that happen. And that was the universe and the angels and God and Jesus and Archangel Sandalphon saying, why did you ever doubt your power? Because you have the power to create worlds with you. So don't be afraid to ask. So ask the angels. And if you want to communicate with your, the guardian angel of your twin, or the guardian angel of anyone else, ask your guardian angel to communicate with them, or an archangel to communicate with them, as I did. And you'll be blown away by the results. So the angels are saying to you today, ask and it will be given. Whether that's guidance, a prayer being answered, support coming in, or love from your twin. When we ask, it is given. All we have to do is believe. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.